This field was home to legends like Bellino and Staubach, the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, and home to the Midshipmen of Navy. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the AAC. As we'll see, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Line gets set, first down. They'll give it to the back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Tulsa wasting no time. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Williams will pass. Bought a little time. Lets it go. They're working that left side. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quarterback now breaking the field. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. The inside handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This offense really needs to get something going. Hunt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Coming after him. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has...
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Williams looking for a man. Pressure coming. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Feeling some heat. They're setting up the screen. Runs through a tackle. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. He just did. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Williams will pass. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on 1st down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Tulsa wasting no time. He's going to pass. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And that pass intercepted. Got room on the return. The 30. The 20. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Navy!
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get 1 pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
I got to be honest, I am shocked with just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to run it. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit the...
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm.
And they got him for the sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not...
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Tulsa wasting no time.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Williams looking for a man. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down and run.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Hey,
a first down for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
Didn't have any better luck going back to him on 2nd down. Now they're staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time, 2nd and long from the 19. He's looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Williams will pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And now...
The offense set for a first down play. Give to the running back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Tulsa wasting no time. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. They'll run play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. This quarterback... We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these 3rd downs manageable.
Now, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires left. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Moving out of the pocket. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. They're bringing heat. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd and long coming up here. Leaves it with the running back. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with 4th and short. They're about 2 yards away. First down for this offense. Williams looking for a man. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Tulsa wasting no time. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Finds his man, they convert. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Going up top on first down. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw, never gave his receiver a chance. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd down, going up top. On the move and looking deep. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Against the backdrop of the spectacular Rocky Mountains on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Air Force Falcons. On first down, here comes this offense. The give to the tailback. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now on the option. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Trying to get to him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, you talk all week about...
Offense getting set for first down. They'll run the option.
I love when you throw the fullback a bone. The dude is so unselfish, blocks the whole game. Give him a bone every now and again.
Well, of course you like the fullbacks because you wish you had been a fullback. Some wanted to make you a fullback, and you were great. Could have been even greater.
Or I could have been a defensive lineman and a 3-time All-American in the first-round draft.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
You know, this offense...
Shadow of the goalpost looming. 1st and 10 from their own 1, just looking for breathing room. They'll go to the fullback. Now on 2nd down. The back goes in motion. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Right back to the well. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Shakes off the defender. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Hand off to the fullback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. On the option. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the option. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Wants to throw. It's Hayes. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they... Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll run the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. On the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Coming after him. He'll try to do it himself. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground.
And the quarterback's in the pot.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Buys a little time. Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The option look. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Now he's going to break the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Falcons are flying down the field. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
And one of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it, and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Looking to pass. It's Hayes. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him...
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
He'll ride his man on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go option, but the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and also his recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep it, went after him, was able to make the tackle for loss.
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll start this drive with a pass. Extending the play. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Let's go. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a...
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on, bottling him up. That's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The defense has been so dominant.
First down here for the offense. Here comes the option. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season. But just...
And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Give to the fullback. Plows through the defense.
And the fullbacks, usually are typically in there to block, right? Those are the big, strong guys that usually lead the way for the running back. But occasionally you slip it to them, and you probably don't do it too much and don't make a living off it. But when you get a nice little chunk like this, maybe you find another way to give him the football.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option. Shakes off the tackler. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Hayes. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
I love that play call defensively because it's 3rd and long. You know that the offense is going to throw it.
Air Force offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a 2nd down play. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run...
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Back to pass, it's Hayes. Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Goes to the option. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quarterback adapting. He's going to take off. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals.